producing lawyers, doctors, engineers, journalists, etc., etc. There was no other people in Africa who had anything close to that. The first newspaper to be published in Africa, on the African continent, was published in Abeokuta in 1859. By the 1860s, lawyers were doctors, and so on, engineers, accountants, because there's zero anywhere in Africa. The result is that colony making mistake. We could easily have said to the British, okay, we will be your colony, that's what you want. There is no need to worry about we will be separate. But we just let ourselves ram into what they saw as their empire in Nigeria. I want to we were in 1913, 14, we were join in one. We are more educated, more civilized than they are. Our not fully education or not fully civilization for you today. So that one fully education by a Jakasha no one, I joined the one, Taba joined the one, Bailama, they help one. But there were some of our big men, like a lawyer, Sapara Williams, who said, no. They come and help one. They come and help one. They come and help one. Suba, can shara one, can shara wa, yato, si one pupo. Jeka wa ma she to a lot of Kamara, one lower. But I want to feel we pay to long back blessing, your long people of bless, I want you put on it. Jeka help one, I want lower put. If data of Nigeria and our becoming part of Nigeria was a mission of love. A mission where along to Yawa and Jaka help our you. But from the moment I did Nigeria, the picture began to change. Because I want you go we pay I want you my way. She said that any came my way. Jaka shaking it. I not gonna forget this. Shut down the television. Yeah, so I'm a help one, but the joint one now help one here. Then the picture began to change. The British discovered we pay I want my dad we educated to be to one Nishemu Monday beat our other black Africans. Therefore we must find a way of keeping them away, keeping them down, so that they do not disrupt our village of Nigeria. That is the beginning of our misfortune in Nigeria, because the British then began to maneuver again. Personally, at a personal level, first choose or Arawana cannot choose Dorel, but about the policy one for you. By Yoruba, they will find a way of cutting the Yoruba down. So cutting the Yoruba down has become the psychology of the Nigerian state, whether we like it or not. Nothing can change that mentality of the Nigerian state. And the British are still strongly behind that arrangement. That the Yoruba must be kept down in order for us to be able to do what we want to do in Nigeria. That's why soon after independence, we declare a state of emergency in Nigeria. We organize the disruption of our leadership and then declare the state of emergency and put our leader in prison. And then began to rig the elections in order to put people in power. G.O. Mama Shetiwan. And it can lead to trouble in 1965. Trouble, yeah, but this tendency has continued. And we have now reached a point that I want to Nigeria, I want to repay. The answer is that they must really actually subdue us. They must actually subdue us, physically subdue us. That's what we have been seeing for 6 years now. Our farms are being destroyed, our farmers are being killed on their farms, our women are being raped on the way to farms, they are being kidnapped and their ransom is being demanded, and so on and so forth. With the result that today, the Yoruba nation is producing food. Most of our people have abandoned farming. And poverty is increasing in our land. Food shortage that the United Nations Organization predicted has started. Things that items of food that were sold for only 2 naira only 3-4 months ago are now being sold for 2,000 naira. So, and very soon something is going to break. I want you to need resilience. Actually, I want to tell our brother she send you see but it is not going to be able to hold. The situation is not going to be able to hold in a few months from now. So the answer is we must get our way out of Nigeria and run. Get out of the disaster. Our friends said Captain Nigeria where the global world is for receiving economy. But the happy thing is that the overwhelming majority of Yoruba people at home have now decided that having our own separate country is the answer. And we are not a small nation. We are in Nigeria, 56 million. That's just about 10 million less than the United Kingdom. That's about 10 million. Our land area is a lot more than the land area of the United Kingdom. Yeah? If we were to become a country in the world today, and you make a list of all the countries in the world according to population, we will be about the 22nd country in the world in terms of population. And there are 240-something countries in the world. So we are not a small nation, and we are a land with a great deal of wealth, and having educated ourselves massively. Having educated ourselves massively since the 1950s, we are far and away the most educated people on the African continent, and one of the most educated people in the world. Then we answer lawyer. Came to the statistics that about capable lawyer to one after the African continent, the Yoruba lawyers are more than 50% of all. That's how strong we are. We are a nation that has built capabilities. Remaining in Nigeria makes it impossible for us to use the capabilities. Getting out of Nigeria creates the opportunity for us to use our capabilities to build a great and prosperous country. And that is what we must try to do now. And we have been saying this for about 2 years now, and most of our people accept the message. So what is needed now is how do we achieve the goal? All over the world. In Brazil, you are in a unique position to contribute to the struggle. You are living in the country where there are more Yoruba people than in any other country in the world. I'm told that the Yoruba people in Brazil are close to 80 million. Brazil is the country where the Yoruba language has been accepted as an official language. Yeah, so, and it's a great country. So you are in a unique position. And that's why I have been asking, and when you're in Brazil, and I'm glad, I thank God very much, and I thank you that you have now stepped forward to lead the struggle so that Brazil will become a great future to the global struggle towards self-determination. We are a great nation that is being underdone by our location in a country that does not want progress. In the 1950s, it became the front-line organization in development, free education, free health service, free something, and so on. The action group was destroyed. In the 1970s, our father had come out of prison and out of the governor, came around and said, let us do it again. And so we created